Kia ora, my name is Pauline Craven. I'm the Te Apatiho New Horizon Alternative Education Lead Tutor for Whakatane High School and Trident High School. I feel really privileged to be nominated for the Regional Award for ASG. I'm really excited. It's been a journey and it's been a one-in-a-lifetime experience being part of this. I'm hoping to see you if I make the top 8, but otherwise, kia ora and thank you for nominating, thank you Whakatane High School and Trident for nominating me, and I feel really privileged to represent our Apatiho whānau. Kia ora.
Pauline, what's the most challenging aspect of being a teacher for you?
Challenging aspect has been time. It's about getting a balance between your profession and your work, or your profession and your home. The challenge I always find is you don't have enough time. That's why Maui captured the sun, and that's why we're quite blessed that he gave us the opportunity to have it. Some of our teachers or people in the profession will burn out only because they feel like they've got to conquer the world at the same day each day, and time probably is about enjoying it while you can, taking the little moments out of the day and just enjoying your craft, enjoying being a teacher.
Mm. There's a lot of discussion at the moment around improving teacher training and teacher quality. What are your thoughts about this, and do you think it needs to be improved?
My thoughts are that when I was a student and a graduate of my teaching, it does need to improve because we end up in our own little silos and we go out into our practical, and then you go into your schools. So a lot of the peers that I've graduated with sadly haven't carried on with the profession because they're not prepared for it. Because when you get out to the profession, you've got to be diverse enough and multicultural enough to be able to interact and relate to others. And sometimes the teaching profession or the programs can be quite competitive, and you end up losing what the essence of teaching is. And our schools aren't competitive. It's actually supposed to be an opportunity for all the students to have a chance to educate.
So you would improve teacher training by making it more collegial?
Yes, I definitely think that's what we should be moving into, is collaboration of learning as a whole, only because that's the direction schools are looking at, and that's the direction that New Zealand as a whole is doing. We're trying to make our students more global, and I think our teachers that are at the forefront of it should be part of that as well.
What advice would you give to a new graduate?
Advice would be probably to exhale and breathe, or inhale and breathe, only because you can't solve everything at the same day. Just take all the little moments at a time. You could have a good, bad and ugly moment on a day, and it's getting those relationships. So first thing I did was actually make good friends with the cooking teacher, only because, food to your soul sort of scenario. Being the first teacher, you just need that. You need those people to talk to and understand that you might not have all the answers, but you really want to try better for the next day. Sometimes you might have a relationship with students that are awesome, and then you might have some that will, you feel that you're hitting the wall, but you're not. It's just about you haven't got the skills, you haven't got that expertise yet. So it's just about collaborating, relationships, and getting to know your peers and others out there.
So if there was one aspect of teaching you would like changed, what would that be?
Pretty much recognition. I believe teachers on the par, if you look at the ambulance driver, to a doctor, to even the fireman, we basically do the same role. It's only just because we're in the four walls in the school environment. A lot of the teachers out there get not unrecognised, but they're unsung heroes. They take a lot of their time on a Saturday, Sunday just to get kids out to the sports fields and opportunities, even like kapahaka. So I'm mindful that for our role, we feel like we're unsung because sometimes it's just the norm. You're going to always have the teacher, there's always going to be a school, but you don't realise how exciting the classroom is. And that's the sad thing, because teachers are really exciting from all dimensions, and it's just exciting even more when you have a whole group of them together. So probably recognition. It'd be nice to just know that teachers do a really good job for what they can do, and also it's about they are building the next leaders of the future. So you could be teaching the Prime Minister and you don't realise that you're doing a bloody good job. So kia ora.